Hi, in this video we are going to add crafting. Let's resave the scene as tutorial 04. Then I'm going to create a cube that will function as a trigger or workbench for our crafting window. So go to Game Object, 3D Object, and create a cube. Position it, and add the crafting trigger component. That should work by default, so we have our inventory window, our crafting progress bar, and everything seems to be fine. Let's just increase the use distance a little bit to 1.5, and we have now to define the behavior that will be executed when the player clicks or presses F for this trigger. So let's click on Edit Behavior, Add Action, Inventory System, Show Window, and we have to enter the window that should be shown when the player clicks on this trigger. And the window name is by default crafting. If you change the item container name and the crafting, you should also change it here. So these two names should be the same. Let's rename this cube to crafting trigger. And I'm going to add display trigger tooltip, where the title is cube and the instruction is craft. Let's see if it works. We get close to the cube, we get the title and the instruction F to craft. So let's press F and the crafting window will pop up, but we don't have any items inside. To add new items, let's go to Inventory System, and now we need to create a new crafting receipt. Click on the plus button, we give it a name. Here we can define how long it takes to craft this item, the animator controller state, blacksmithy, and the skill that should be used. We don't have any skill right now, so I will keep it as null. And I want to make it as simple as possible, so we don't need any ingredients, and we will also not modify any properties. So that's basically it for this one. So let's go back to items and assign our crafting receipt to our bread item. Let's select the bread crafting receipt to the crafting receipt property here. And now we need to tell our trigger what the player can craft from this trigger. For this you can add an item collection to this crafting trigger, but instead of an item collection I'm going to use an item group. Let's create a new group. I will just call it crafting and add the bread to this items list. So any item in this list is craftable from this crafting trigger. To make it connect together, we have to use an item collection populator. This automatically adds an item collection, and here you have to reference the item group that you want to use. So I'm going to select the crafting group here, hit save. We go close enough to our trigger. I click F, and now we have the bread inside the list of craftable items. And when I click on it, the player starts to craft 2 seconds. and the bread is crafted and put into our inventory.